So here I am again with a mobility, strengthen and stretch session. Three of the most important aspects of fitness. You have to mobilise to get warm, mobilise the joints and warm up the muscles. You then need to strengthen your muscles and your bones as well. And then to finish off, we stretch for flexibility. You might need some weights. It depends where you are in terms of strength. So I'm starting with these 2 kilo weights and I'm hoping to up it to 3 as I practice more and more. But I'm not going to use them yet. Let's mobilise. So beginning with some upper body moves. So I'm going to take an upright row, a front raise and a shoulder roll. Upright row, front raise, shoulder roll. So when you do your upright row, lead with your elbows. Try and get your elbows higher than your hands. Front raise just comes to shoulder height and the shoulder rolls are in reverse. Make sure you've got your knees soft. You don't want to lock the knee joint and your tummy in to support your back. Just do one more here. Very nice. And I'm going to raise one knee, take it out wide, across the body, back to centre and down. So straight into balances. Try to keep your tummy in, and that does actually help with balance. And try to keep your pelvis steady. You can put your hands on your hip bones just to help you stabilise so that you're focusing on keeping the pelvis steady. And make sure you're not holding your breath. People tend to do that when they're doing something difficult. So keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. We're just warming up through the hips here, aren't we? Just one more each side. Last one. Very good. Have a little shake. That can help with the warm up. I'm going to take my right arm up. I'm going to stretch over. Then I'm going to rotate the chest to the left and follow the arm with my upper body and bring it by my side. So you go out and up, over, turn the chest, out to the other side and down. So let's do a few more of these. It also wakes up the brain a little bit because it's not the most simplest of moves, is it? And again, I'm keeping my knees soft. And what this is doing is it's warming up the back. And that's very important because it's important to have that flexibility in your body. And if you don't warm up the spine, it will be prone to injury. And when I say the spine, I mean the back muscles as well. There we go. So a couple of shoulder rolls to set the shoulders back and down. Let's go back to the legs now. I'm going to step and curl, step and curl, step and curl. And to go with this, I'm just going to take some little bicep curls. So hamstring curls and bicep curls, warming up through the knee joint. Very good. Now if you want to make your heart work a bit harder, you can push the arms up to the top as you curl the legs. Curl, curl, curl. Making sure you keep your tummy muscles in to protect your back. Helps keep your core strong as well. You go a bit faster if you want, or slower, just go at your own pace. Okay, so finish there. And then keeping the feet in this semi-wide position, just going to take some squats. And I'm going to do these quite fast, just showing you from the side. I sit down behind me, so keeping the knees above the toes if possible. And just getting those legs to work. So you're warming up the knee joint, the ankles too, and the hips. And of course the shoulders, because I'm bringing the arms in front here. Let's add a little bit of extra difficulty just by raising the heels as you come up, taking the arms behind. So opening up the chest, bringing the arms in front and then behind in a kind of circular movement, motion. So I'm definitely feeling that I'm getting out of breath and getting warm. Make this the last one. And bring it in, step the feet in and have a little shake. Okay, I'm ready to begin my strengthening section. So I'm going to grab my weights, I'm going to pick them up carefully, engaging my core. And I'm going to start with the same movement that I did when I was warming up. So starting with the feet a little wider than hip width, toes slightly turned out and the knees follow that. Knees are soft, shoulders back and down. Start with the palms facing my thighs. I go for the upright row, trying to keep the wrists straight rather than bending them. Elbows higher than shoulders if possible. Push down, keeping the palms facing the thighs. Bring the arms to shoulder height. You can do a little shoulder roll if you like, but we will remove those. We'll take those away after a few goes. So here we go. Upright row, front raise, shoulder roll. And next time we'll miss out the shoulder roll. I'm trying to keep the body as still as possible by engaging the core muscles. I'm trying to keep the movement smooth, especially on the way down where we would tend to want to just flop down like that and lose the strength and there. So really try to control your arms on the way down from the upright row and here coming down from the front raise. And I'm also trying to keep my neck relaxed because when we're doing arm exercises, upper body exercises, we tend to take tension to the shoulders. So I'm trying to keep the shoulders back and down and we also take tension to the neck. So I'm just trying to keep that as relaxed as possible. So a couple of shoulder rolls if you're starting to feel tension. Keep those shoulders back and down. And we must breathe. So just try and breathe evenly and smoothly throughout this. I'm just going to do about a minute. So, not too many more. I'm definitely feeling tired now, but we do want to get to that point where you do feel slightly tired. I don't want to overload things. Control. Okay, I'll make that the last one. Very nice. Taking it into some squats. I'm going to keep a hold of the weights, just like we did in the warm-up, similar squats. I'm taking bicep curls, which is easier than the arm movements I was doing before. Making sure that I'm not leaning forward too much. I want to keep the chest up and aiming that bottom behind me so that the knees stay behind the toes. Let's pick up the pace a little bit and then let's add the heel lifts. Taking the arms behind to work the triceps. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Okay, keep going. I'm just going to turn back round. So we're going to take the heel lifts away and raise the knee when you come up. You hear the ankle crack then. Still taking the arms behind. Standing tall when you lift that knee. Good, keep working hard. Don't rush. Let's slow it down a little bit. Okay, so next time on the right, we're going to hold that knee raise. Woo, I hope anyway. And then extend the leg and take the arms to shoulder height, rebend and come back to your squat. Raise the left knee, get your balance, extend, rebend, back to your squat. So let's carry on with these. And you can breathe with the move. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. I'm lifting the arms out wide, working the upper body. Again, trying to control it on the way down. Standing tall through that left hip as I do my right knee, and vice versa here. Controlling those arms as I come down from those side lateral raises there. the tummy muscles in. If I had 3 kilo weights, I would be really struggling at this point. I'm trying to keep the shoulders back and down and the neck relaxed. Tummy muscles in. I'm just going to do one more each side. Here comes the last one. And bring it down. Have a little shake out. Okay, so we're going to take some split squats now. So I'm going to step back with my right leg and I'm going to stay like this. So the body is in the middle of the 2 legs. The legs are split. The feet are hip width apart and both feet point forward. So make sure your back foot isn't turning outwards. I'm going to take the hands to the shoulders and I'm going to dip. So even if you weren't doing anything with your arms and you were just keeping them here, it would still be harder with weights because you've overloaded the top part of your body. Okay, so we've done a few without. I'm making sure I'm not going forwards, but now I'm going to add shoulder presses. So as I dip, I push up without shrugging my shoulders. So I'm trying to keep the shoulders back and down, tummy muscles in, neck relaxed. Just about 30 seconds here. And then I'm going to hold it for 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do 6 more, so 8 in total. Strengthening my legs and of course my arms. Couple more. Last one. And I'm going to step in and have a shake. Other side. So again, feet hip width, stepping back with my left leg, keeping the feet on imaginary tram lines. The chest is upright, the front knee doesn't go over the toe. And when I bend, I go vertically like that. So let's go into this position and do a few with the arms here. Making sure the back foot doesn't poke out to the side, it's got to point forwards, tummy in and hip bones level, shoulders nice and relaxed. Not rushing it, but not going too slowly either. Let's add our shoulder presses. Breathing through it, holding the tummy muscles in. Trying to keep the pelvis centered. Exhale, inhale. And the last one. Okay, so let's hold it here. Take it wide to the top, come up. So 3 little pulses, not bounces. Bounces aren't controlled. Pulses are. 4 more to go. And a couple more. Last one. And shake it out. That was pretty tough. Let's bring the heels together, knees and toes turned out, tummy muscles in, shoulders back and down. Just leave the arms by your side for now. We're going to lift the heels and squeeze the bottom and the pelvic floor as well if you can, and then slowly lower, release everything and bend the knees, but only a little bit, not so that you have to swing backwards, so it's just a little knee bend. So we squeeze everything, pelvic floor, glutes and tummy muscles, and then we just release. Try to exhale as you squeeze, inhale as you release. Okay, so as you do that, chest presses. Don't forget the pelvic floor. Keep the shoulders back and down, try and stay vertical. Okay, hold. Let's go up, keep the arms where they are, and as you reverse, do your chest press. So we've switched over the arm movement, still clenching the glutes, the abs, the pelvic floor. Try and keep your wrists straight. Now hold the balance, rotate right, keep squeezing back to centre, release. Let's go the other way, hold the balance, rotate left, centre, release. A few more of these. Ooh. Squeeze. Breathe out. Breathe in. Or just breathe. Don't worry if your breathing gets out of sync with the exercise. Just a couple more, one each way. Keeping those arms nice and smooth and the elbows up at shoulder height. Okay, let's bring it down, separate, have a little shake. Let's put the weights away and go into the stretches. So staying upright, why not? I've not got my mat with me today, so we'll stay upright for the stretches. Just lunging to the right, lifting the hip very gently on the right side so you feel a stretch here through the groin on the left. Changing sides, just lifting. You'll also feel a gentle stretch in the inner thigh, so lifting that left hip. Let's go back over to the right and just hold it. And put your hand on your right thigh and just stretch over here, keeping the tummy in and the shoulders nice and relaxed. Let's change again. So you can lift gently that left hip, reach up and over. Hand here for support, tummy in, shoulders nice and relaxed. Good, bring it back to centre. This time go a little wider and lunge over to the right, but don't lift your right hip this time. Just stretch into the inner thigh. Try and keep your left knee soft, so feel it here. Very good. And put your left hand on your right thigh, right arm behind, and just rotate a little bit, drawing the shoulders back and down, neck relaxed. Carefully come out of that one, switch sides, keep the hip bones level. Let's do the same this side. So rotating the chest, keep your right knee soft. Don't lock it. Come back to centre. Very good. Zigzag in, not all the way, fairly wide. Take a scoop of the pelvis, curl forwards and just rest your hands on your thighs, rounding the spine. Let's roll up. Very nice. Take a heel dig, toes up, heel down on the right, hands to left thigh. For support, feel the stretch up the back of your leg. Keep your hands where they are, take that leg behind, so you're now in a calf stretch position. You're stretching your calf muscle. Again, both feet point forwards, about hip width apart. So from here, we're going to come upright and we're going to try and balance. Raise the right knee, hold the foot behind. By all means, hold on to something. Push that right knee down towards the floor to stretch through your hip and thigh there. And push gently forwards through the right hip. Very good. And if you can tap down if you need to, but just hold your right knee across with your left hand, or do that and sit down behind you, getting a stretch around here, the outer thigh and bottom. Shake out that left side. Let's do this, that was hard, wasn't it? Hamstring first, heel down, toes up, hands to right thigh, shoulders back, tummy in. So you're feeling the stretch all the way up the back of your left leg. Breathe. Then you take that same leg behind, but you keep leaning forwards, keep your hands where they are. Heel down at the back, so your back leg is straight. Feel that stretch through your calf muscle, because we worked the calves when we lifted the heels, when we came out of our squats and when we did our last exercise. Then come up and we're going to raise that left knee. Take it round the back. You can hold your socks, trainers or trousers. If you can't reach your foot, push down with that left knee, push forward through that left hip. Stand tall here. Hold on to something if you need to. And then try and maintain your balance as you bring that left knee across. Hold it with your right hand. You can hold on to something. It's great if you've got a slopey ceiling, or you can try this one which is more intense but harder to balance, doing it in the same place. Lovely. And shake out. So just the upper body now. If you take your hands into the small of your back, keep your knees soft, tummy in, squeeze the shoulder blades together to stretch your chest. If you can link the fingers and lift, but keep the arms relaxed, that stretches your chest even more. And you may even want to, keeping your tummy in and knees soft, go all the way over if that feels good for you. And then rolling the shoulders back and down. Take your right arm out, press it across with your left until you feel a stretch here. So keep that shoulder in place. And then we're going to take a tricep stretch. So you can push it or pull it. And when you've done your push and pull, try getting your fingers to touch behind, keeping your shoulders in place. Do the same on the other side. So keep that left shoulder down rather than rolling it across so that you feel the stretch. We then go up and behind, and you can pull or push or both. And then that. Again, trying to keep the knees soft, tummy in, shoulders back and down, neck relaxed. Lovely. Keeping the shoulders back and down, chin towards your chest, turn to the left, lift the chin, take a breath in. As you exhale, roll your head across to the other side. Take another breath in, shoulders nice and relaxed. As you exhale, roll back to centre, look straight ahead and give yourself a clap, or if you think that's a bit cheesy, just say well done to yourself. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. It's completely free. Spread the word, tell your friends, give the video a like and a comment, hopefully a positive one, and I will see you next time. Well done.